Diolch yn fawr, Dot. Fi yw Mari. I'm Mari from Efallen. So datganiad her ni oedd i edrych ar sut i lai wastraff. A gweithio ni gyda'r cenedlaethau dyfodol i effeithio ar sut i newid y diwylliant o gwmpas y pwnc o gwastraff. So yn ystod y digwyddiad genedlaethol pobl ifanc, o'n i'n meddwl oedd hwnna'n cyfle da iawn i cwrdd â lot o bobl a cael effaith fwyaf sy'n posib. So troiodd ni hwn mewn i sut ydyn ni'n gallu cefnogi ysgolion i deall adnoddau sy'n perthyn i wahanu, ailgylchu, aildefnyddio. So supporting schools to understand how waste reduction should be the first point of call. It should be the priority, given the intensity around additional resources such as energy, transportation and human resources, etc. as part of the reuse and recycle agenda. So gweithio ni wedyn sut yw y ffordd gorau i cynnwys addysg ysgolion gynradd. So ni wedi canolbwyntio wedyn ar ysgolion gynradd yn y sir, yn Cyngor Sir Ga, ac wedyn gweithio gyda'r Eisteddfod yr Urdd. This led us to developing a project plan and other planning activities, working regularly in our community of practice, of very regular meetings with all parties involved in the wider project and securing their support, without which the project could not have progressed. For example, Carmarthenshire's Future Generations Education Lead, the Cabinet Member for Climate Change in the county, Eto Education Centre under Cwm Environmental, and the 10 town leads. So we really do owe a big thanks to all those partners who enabled the project to continue. Diolch yn fawr. And then we also needed to develop the materials and the resources that we decided to use as part of the activities on the maes, on the Urdd Eisteddfod. So these are the images of the worksheets we developed and delivered during the Urdd Eisteddfod week.
My name's Catherine and I represent St Clair's Town Council, and I get to talk about the fun part, the creative aspect of generating the ideas and the activities that we were going to actually undertake with the children while we were at the Urdd Eisteddfod event. Gawsom llawer o hwyl wrth gynllunio a chreu'r gweithgareddau hyn, but we had to bear in mind that we weren't going to be in a classroom setting, and we wanted to make it fun and engaging for the children so that we ensured that we delivered the circular economy message for the next generation. And once we started, we had an abundance of ideas. In fact, I think we ran away with it on one or two occasions. Ond oedd rhaid cofio bod ni'n mynd i fod mewn pabell yn yr Eisteddfod a beth o'n i gallu cynnig yn y safle hynny. However, we had to consider the time that we'd have with the children to engage with them, the space at the Eisteddfod, because we're fortunate to have a tent, a space within the Carmarthenshire tent, and obviously the age appropriateness of the resources and activities that we could offer at the event. So we were fortunate enough to have come to make a segregation table, as you can see here. And when we held up a piece of waste, then the children had a ping pong ball that they could throw into the correct tub. They had 5 options: tin cans, recycling materials, garden waste, nappies and general waste, things that they didn't recycle. And during this activity, obviously, it gave us the opportunity to discuss with the children and reason why they were segregating the waste, and also to learn about how much they actually knew about waste and recycling and the circular economy, and how much they were doing at home and also within the school setting. We also created this floor puzzle for them around sustainability, which included the 4 pillars for Wales: yr amgylchedd, the environment, yr economy, cymdeithas, society, and of course, diwylliant, culture. And this was significant because obviously we were at a Welsh cultural event and could mention how this was specific to Wales. And obviously the need to create a new culture or mindset in relation to waste and separation, segregation, and reducing waste. We also created the marketing materials to send out to the Carmarthenshire schools and to publicise the event, and trying to remember to include the where, the who, the when, the what, and of course the most important, the why, the reason for it. yn bennaf, y nod oedd cael yr ysgolion i ymgymryd yn y gweithgareddau a cael llawer o hwyl. The main purpose of the games and activities was hopefully to spark the children's interest and enthusiasm to go back to school to undertake their own circular economy project, researching facts, gathering data, and hopefully making a difference by becoming ethically informed citizens and extending the message beyond into the future. We challenge schools not only to have fun by creating their own circular economy mascot, but also to undertake a pledge to take their own circular economy project on within the wider school. And as you can see, these are some of the examples of those commitments. One of the schools wanted to create a sports swap shop where pupils could exchange sports clothing, footwear, etc. And as we know, these are quite expensive items to purchase and usually branded. So we wanted to have the pupils inclusive and nobody left out. So we now look forward to the future and to go back to the schools in the autumn term to see how well they're getting on with their projects.
So we're delighted to say that we have got some firm outputs, having engaged directly with Carmarthenshire schools and informally with over 40 Welsh children visiting the event. There's some firm commitments to the circular economy were given by the schools, who will also benefit from a lovely large planter created by Cwm Environmental with reused wood. School children are welcome to visit the education centre in the Eco Village at Cwm and learn about waste prevention and also the management of existing waste. Following on, we plan to attend a Summer of Fun Days in the Gwendraeth to engage with more young people. As part of this team, Councillor Dot and I, having sneaked into the cake programme, have been planning, or I really should call it plotting, a notice of motion to the full council at Carmarthenshire and are working towards having cross-party support in order to effect any policy change. These discussions have already triggered action in that a letter is going to all Carmarthenshire schools in September to enable a change to the single large bottle dispenser rather than individual small plastic bottles for milk. This is a very small step towards a practical and harmless policy change, and there's much more to do. So it just remains to offer thanks to the cake programme, Tony and Sergio and the team, and to all our partners.